Yes, people. What's good? What's good? What's good? What's good? This is for those of you that missed the live earlier. I'm basically just speaking my mind, man. I'm just gonna spit some facts in this live. Welcome. If you're new, I'm King. I'm David. You can call me King David. Channel name, or you can just call me David. Um, yeah. Welcome to the live. Welcome to the live. I'm basically just gonna be talking. I've got an abbreviation on my hand. Yeah. DDFFM. Right. So there's going to be some topics I'm going to be talking about now: discipline, distractions, faith. What's the other one? And motivation, and also failure as well. Right. Start with discipline, bro. Discipline. I'm gonna tell you guys a story. I'm gonna tell you guys a story. Right. I'll give 30 seconds just so people join, so you guys don't miss it. But I'm gonna talk about discipline. I'm gonna tell you guys a little story of how being disciplined basically changed my life. Basically changed my life. So basically, I used to be 90 kg, right? Back then, I was really obsessed with the gym and I was bulking. But bulking, I was using that as an excuse to just eat a load of, yeah. So I ended up at 90 kg. Obviously, some of it being muscle, most of it being fat, right? Now, the disciplined version of me would have still bulked, but not gone crazy with the junk food. Now, the discipline part comes in when I started boxing in. When did I start? But I started boxing 2024, right? And the discipline was when I would wake up every day around like 5, 5 a.m., sometimes 6 a.m. at most. And it'd be like, bro, I don't want to wake up, but I'll still do it anyways. Sometimes I enjoyed it, but most of the time it was kind of like I don't want to do that. We've got people coming in. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Robbins, that's a foreign name. How you doing? How you doing? Yuki, what am I doing? I'm just spitting facts, giving advice. Right now, we're talking about discipline. Talk about discipline, spitting some game. All right, so discipline versus motivation. Discipline versus motivation, right? A lot of you seen this right now. You might get some motivation after watching this, right? Motivation is basically the word right now we're on is discipline, right? So there's a difference, right? After watching this, you might be like, yeah, I'm gonna go change my life. I'm gonna go get 1 million, and that's great, yeah, that's sick, right? And you should use that. A lot of people think that, oh yeah, you should be disciplined all the time, but I think we need to find stuff that we actually enjoy. Yuki, thank you for subbing. I think we need to find stuff that we actually enjoy, that we are motivated to do. But thing is, we can't be motivated all the time, especially for stuff that isn't really pleasurable. So, like going to the gym, that's one of the most basic examples. Going to the gym, you might not feel motivated, right? You need to go either way because when you start missing sessions is when you start falling off. You miss one session, you're cool, right? You're fine. You're not gonna instantly bounce back after missing one session. But you miss another one and another one and another one, and suddenly you're like, oh, hold on, what have I done? I need to go back to the gym. Right. So discipline isn't really like you don't really have to force yourself to be disciplined. You have to look at it as a routine. You have to get yourself to the point that if you're not doing something, it feels weird. Right? You have to get yourself to a point that like it's just normal for you. I think that's the best way to become disciplined. Like in a way that you don't really think about it. Like you're not forcing yourself. Because when you say you're disciplined, right, you're basically doing it without how do I say it? Without feeling like it. without having like an incentive behind it. You're just kind of going because you need to, right? But then again, I feel like I said before, you need to find, it would be good if you can find something that you're motivated to do, right? But I'm kind of just rambling. I need to let me get my thoughts together. First time actually doing something like this. So let me get my thoughts together real quick. Okay. All right. So we know the difference between discipline and motivation. Motivation being, right, you feel like doing something. You're not always gonna feel like doing it. It's good, and I feel like you should make use of it when it's there. Make the most of it when you're motivated. But when you're not, that's where discipline comes in. That's where you're really gonna know if you want it, right? I'm sure it's advice that you've probably heard all over the internet, and it's really true because like motivation doesn't last long enough for you to see success, right? When you're motivated, it's only for a short time. You might be motivated for a whole week, but most of the time, it's not gonna last long enough for you to succeed. Say you wanna succeed in a business, right? That motivation isn't gonna carry you all the way to $1 million, bro. Especially at the beginning when you're not seeing results. You might watch a reel, you might watch this and be like, yeah, I'm gonna go change my life now. But if you're relying on that motivation, by the time, say it's nighttime, by the time you wake up tomorrow morning, the motivation might be gone. When you're curled up in your sheets and you're chilling and it feels so nice and so warm and so comfy, that motivation that you got is gone. That's where you need discipline, bro. Because it's it's something that is being able to get yourself out there when you really don't feel like it, right? Saw you with your boyfriend last night, bro. Didn't know you were. Hey, yo. I can't lie, YouTube comments, bro, are crazy. But anyways, what was I saying? You were in my train of thought. But anyways, discipline, as I was saying, is what is gonna get you out of bed in the morning when you're feeling comfortable. When you're feeling like it's not like when you're feeling like there's no reason to come out, when you're comfortable. Because a lot of us actually we some people are actually comfortable just living a decent life. Like just having a normal job, being able to eat, right? So sometimes you don't really need to do it. But being disciplined and understanding the reason why you're doing it is what is gonna get you out of bed once that motivation is gone. But yeah, can't stop thinking about it now. Oh yeah. Benjamin, man, shush. But yeah, next point. I wrote on my hand, I have DDFFM right now. So next point is distractions. Distractions. As a young man, I've dealt with my fair share of distractions. Uh Probably one of my most recent distractions that I'm trying to conquer is probably video games. Because let me be real, yeah, video games are fun, bro. Like being online with the boys is fun. And once in a while, I think it's fine. Once in a while, like once a month, if it's like a little get together, oh yeah, let's hop in the game like old times. Yeah, it's cool. But like, man, shush, man. Mm, mm, mm. Right. If it's like when, like, once in a while, hop in the game, it's cool. But it becomes a distraction when it takes you away from what you're actually supposed to do. Like you're abandoning stuff that you know you're supposed to do, and you're just indulging in that distraction, right? Got men on the mind now, bro. What the hell? Um, what else? That's what also leads me to the next point, which is like how to build confidence. I feel like confidence is built by the actions that you take. Right? People just say, "Oh yeah, believe in yourself. You can do it. Keep going. Right? Have a good mindset about yourself." But a lot of the time, we can't lie to ourselves because you can't. You can lie to everyone else, but you can't lie to yourself. So if you're telling yourself, "Oh yeah, I'm this great guy. I'm this great woman," but you know the stuff that you're doing, at the end of the day, it's gonna show you're gonna know, and you're not gonna be able to put up a front, right? So it's kind of like not being. You have to prove yourself. You have to prove to yourself that you're the person that you say you are, right? I say that, and I say that to myself as well, right? The type of person that you want to be, you need to do the actions that that person would do. So if you think you're a confident and person with integrity, hardworking, you need to be able to do those things. You need to be hardworking. You need to achieve things that would back up the confidence that you want to have. Because if you don't have anything backing that confidence up, then you're basically just lying to yourself and you have nothing to hold on. Anytime that you get a doubt, right, you have nothing to fall back on and be like, yeah, I actually did that. If you did have proof, say you went out and you competed in a marathon, you ran a marathon, right? And someone comes up to you and they're like, oh yeah, you're such a lazy person. But you remember, bro, I ran a marathon last week, right? You've got proof now in your head that you're willing to do something that's hard, right? That's a way to build confidence. You need to stack up wins in order to give yourself confidence. You can't delude yourself. You can delude yourself up to a point, but if the actions that you're doing are not backing up what you're trying to tell yourself, it's not going to work. So, yeah, that's how you also get confidence. Now, the fear of failing, that is something that we all. You can't look at the comments now because it throws you off. Yes, it throws me off, bro. It throws me off. But anyways, what was I saying? It threw me off again. Uh, right, fear of failure. Something that we all experience, and I think it's all right to have that concern. I won't say it's all right to have the fear of failure because we shouldn't fear failure. My daddy should say something. He used to be that failure isn't final, right? Once you fail, it doesn't mean that it's the end. Let me show you. Let me show you guys something. Let me go show you guys something. See this trophy. This is a flipping participation trophy, bro. Right? I competed in a boxing match and didn't win that match, unfortunately, and I got that trophy. Right? But although I lost that match, the amount of things that I learned watching back and looking, oh my days, Benjamin. Listen, Benjamin Holmes. Shut. Nah, you're funny. You're funny. You're funny. You're funny though. You're funny. I'll give you that. You're funny. You got me that one. You got me that one. But yeah, as I was saying, the lessons that I got from losing that match was it's something that you can't get that I wouldn't have gotten if I didn't lose. Right? It's built up my resistance to failing. Obviously, it taught me different things in my game that I needed to work on. Right. So failure isn't final. Failure is a lesson. That's essentially what I'm trying to say. First time actually doing this, not gonna lie though. Like trying to give advice. So my thoughts are a bit like scrambled. And also we got Benjamin in the chat typing God knows what. But yeah. Um but thank you though, Benjamin. You're keeping the live going. So another one. Last one. It's gonna be money. Money. Everyone needs money, right? Everyone needs money. But one thing I've learned recently about money is that it's kind of like a girl, right? Kind of like how getting a girl. If a girl sees that you're desperate, they're gonna be instantly repulsed by you, right? Don't do it for money, bro. So, huh? So you pull out. But what? Anyways, when a girl obviously sees that you're desperate for something, right? Desperate for her, then she's gonna be repulsed by you. I feel like if you're desperate to make money as well, you would make less money. Because if that's all you obsess about and your life quality suffers because of that, then you're less likely to make money because your mental would be in a very bad state and you wouldn't be able to make the right decisions. If you're constantly obsessing about money, right? It would you wouldn't be in the right energy to attract that money, if you know what I mean. But yeah, I'm actually just speaking my mind, bro. Anything that comes to my mind, I'm just speaking. This isn't my actual like thing. So, but yeah, let's see what Benjamin is saying. Oh God, number one person in chat as well. Yeah. I'll put you in timeout, bro. I'll put you in timeout. Put you in timeout. Timeout. 10-second timeout, bro. Okay. Let's see. How's everyone doing? Man, Miles, yeah. I hope I didn't butcher your name. How you doing? Shh. Oh, Benjamin, you're funny, bro. You're funny. Wow. Shh. How's everyone doing? Where's everyone watching from? Where are we watching from? I was sub. Thank you. Where are we watching from? Couldn't box a Happy Meal. Okay. Where's everyone watching from, guys? Appreciate the sub, guys. We're at 8 lakhs as well. Let's see if we can get to 10. All right. Uzbekistan. Dang. Got people from Uzbekistan. Benjamin Holmes. That's a bit. You sure you in Uzbekistan, bro? Seems like a very English name. Benjamin Holmes. Sherlock Holmes, right? You've been here for ages, bro. Aye. Let's see if we can get to 10 lakhs. Aye, got a Mike Tyson neck. Man, God is good. Got 6 people in here. Where you watching from, guys? Little boy. Bro, you can't call me that anymore. Ronnie. We're the same age. Can't call me that. Watching from Africa. Big up Atomi's Place from Africa. Let's go. Samina. Waka. 10 lakhs for the do-rag reveal. Hell nah. I'll do it for actually, yeah, 10 lakhs. We'll do it for 15. 15 lakhs for the do-rag reveal. 15 lakhs for the do-rag reveal. We'll do that. How about that? I think that's fair. Hi. I can't say your name, bro. 15 lakhs for the do-rag reveal, gang. We're at 9 lakhs. 15 lakhs for the do-rag. My hair is cooked, bro. It's not looking good right now. I'm trying to grow out my hair. I'm getting actually I'll keep it quiet. You guys will see it when you see it. But yeah. My hair is cooked, bro. I haven't had a haircut in like 6 months. Hey. Boom. Bam. All right. Ooh, wait. If we get to 10 likes, I'll start unraveling it. If we get to 10 likes, I'll start unraveling it. Right? You guys might see the most chopped state of me you're ever gonna see. 10 likes for the do-rag reveal. Come on. Run it up. Not 10 likes, 15 likes. 15 likes. Why did I say 10 likes? So, hey, damn. Sheesh. Hey, let's go. How about 1 like? You know dang well I'm not gonna drop for 1 like, bro. Like a chocolate Popeye. What's chocolate Popeye, bro? I saw Popeyes is chicken. I'm not American, or I mean, there's Popeyes here, but it's not really popular. It's not popular like that. Hey, 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 hey. Blah, blah. But KFC though, if you're talking about KFC, you know what I mean? The cartoon character Popeye. Yeah, I don't know who he is, bro. Sorry. It's your birthday. Hey, happy birthday. Happy birthday. I can't say your GSDDD. Happy birthday, gang. Hope you had a good day or you're having a good day. I know it's different times. Where you watching from? Where you watching from? Happy birthday, gang. Happy birthday. I should probably put like a caption. Wait, hold on. What the hell? Green screen type thing. Nah. How long? Okay. All right, guys. All right. I'm kind of bored. So next live is gonna be a banger. Don't worry. I'm actually gonna come in with a plan. This live was actually good. Still, we got to 9 likes. Some people enjoyed the advice. It was trolling the whole time, but thank you guys for hanging out. I'll see you guys in the next one. Still, let's go.